I have no idea where to start, and I feel like a plan will help me be more structured and help me have a better routine and idea of what I need to do to be healthy. I've tried different types of diets that weren't sustainable and on and off workouts that I wasn't being consistent in. I really like structure because I feel like it would be good for me and I like routines. Hi, my name is Allison. I'm the creator of Sunnyside Wellness. I lost 115 pounds naturally, and I'm here to make your wellness journey easier. It's my favorite day of the week. We have another Sunnyside Saturday episode, and this week I have Riley. If I sound a little bit funny, I'm still recovering from bronchitis. I was down for the count last week. It was literally terrible. My follower this week is Riley. Riley is 20 years old. She is 5'5", and she's 245 pounds. This one was a little bit more personal for me because when I started my fitness journey, I was 245 pounds and I'm also 5'5". But if I can do it, then anyone can do it. So let's calculate Riley's macros and get her fitness plan. If you're new here, Sunnyside Saturdays is where I pick one of my followers. I break down their macros, I give them a full meal plan for a week, and I give them an exercise routine to give them everything they need to get started on their wellness journey. And if you want a chance to be entered into next week's Sunnyside Saturdays, leave a comment on this video, make sure you're following me, and I'll enter you in the drawing. Our first step is to calculate Riley's basal metabolic rate. Basal metabolic rate is how many calories Riley is burning naturally at rest. If she were to just sleep her life away and not take any steps, how many calories would she burn? This is what Riley's natural metabolism is. This is the formula that I use to calculate BMR, basal metabolic rate. I plugged in Riley's numbers. Riley's basal metabolic rate is 1,932 calories. Next step is we're going to calculate Riley's maintenance calories. So that is how many calories Riley would need to eat to stay exactly where she is. I got 1.2 because there is a formula called TDEE, Total Daily Energy Expenditure. There are different categories for different activity levels, and different activity levels you use different numbers. Riley is sedentary because she works a sedentary job and she is currently not exercising much. So I plugged in the number for sedentary, which is 1.2, multiplied it by her basal metabolic rate, and I got that Riley's maintenance calories are 2,318 calories. Riley's goal is she wants to lose weight, so we are going to put her in a calorie deficit. So let's figure out what a sustainable calorie deficit for Riley would be. I'm going to put Riley in a 15% calorie deficit because that will be sustainable for her long term. And whenever Riley's body naturally adapts to what her deficit is, we have room to drop her calories a little bit lower so she can still make progress. Also, side note, calorie deficit, all that means is Riley's body naturally every single day is burning 2,318 calories. So Riley is going to eat less than that number. So that way her body starts using some of that stored fat for energy, and that's how you lose weight. So I took 2,318, multiplied it by 0.15, 15%, and I got that Riley should be in a 348 calorie deficit, which is around 19,070 calories. So that is perfect, very sustainable. She's going to be able to make long-term progress with this number. We know that Riley should eat 1,970 calories in a day to lose weight, but her overall daily calories are what are going to fuel her weight loss. But her macros are important because that is going to fuel her body composition. How much muscle mass is Riley going to have? What are her energy levels going to be? All of that is determined by her macros. So we're going to make sure that Riley is eating enough protein, fats, and carbs to have the best body composition and the best energy levels. We're starting with protein. We have 1,970 calories, and a good rule of thumb is about 30% of Riley's daily calories coming from protein. So if we multiply that by 30%, Riley should eat 591 calories of protein. But most nutrition labels break protein, carbs, and fats in grams. So let's figure out what that is in grams. There are 4 calories in every gram of protein. So if we take 591 divided by 4, we get that Riley should eat 148 grams of protein in a day. Same thing with carbs. I took Riley's calorie deficit. This time I multiplied it by 0.35 because a great split for carbs is 35% of daily calories being from carbs. I got 690 calories. I divided that by 4 because there are 4 calories in every gram of carbs. I got that Riley should eat 173 grams of carbs in a day. With the trend of keto, I just want to say carbs are really important. They fuel your energy for your workouts. and if you completely cut them out, they can drastically drop your energy levels. Same thing with fats. 35% of our daily calories should come from fats. So I multiplied her calorie deficit by 0.35. I got the same number for carbs. And then this time I divided by 9. The reason I divided by 9 is because there are 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. So Riley should aim to eat around 77 grams of fat in a day. In total, Riley's macros look like 148 grams of protein, 173 grams of carbs, and 77 grams of fat. This is going to make sure that Riley has plenty of energy for her workouts. She's going to maintain her muscle mass while she's losing her weight, and she's going to have the fats that are necessary for hormones and all the other functions that her body does. The next part of Riley's plan, I made a full meal plan for a week that hit these exact macros. So in the next video, I'm going to go over the full meal plan I made for her to hit these macros and the exercise plan I made her. If you like this video and you want me to keep doing these, make sure you like and comment. If you want a chance to be entered into next week's Sunnyside Saturday, make sure you're following me and leave a comment below.